Hello and welcome to the Columbia Cast with me, Brendan Wrongway Corrigan, coming to you from the studios of Semana Magazine here in Bogota. Colombia's internal conflict. In general discourse, the phrase has almost become something of a cliche, yet thousands of people have lost their lives because of it, and despite the 2016 peace agreement between the state and the main guerrilla group, the FARC, the violence and deaths continue in certain corners of the country. While it is very much tied up with cocaine and therefore an international problem, the bloodletting has generally been more of a local matter.
Now, earlier I spoke to journalist Brendan Corrigan. He's based in South America, and I asked him how Venezuela had got to this crisis point.
Yeah, Mary, well, I think it's appropriate to go back 18 months to the parliamentary elections, the National Assembly elections. These were elections that the opposition won, and won pretty convincingly, taking control of the National Assembly.
The three of us that were here in the early 90s, a guy from Westmeath, a guy from Armagh, and myself, we all had exactly the same story.
So you were the original Colombian three, maybe?
We were the original Bogota three, but without the notoriety.
Meath native Cormac Ross, who has called Colombia home since the early 90s, explaining how it was romance that originally brought him and those few other Irish here all those years ago. And while the country was going through one of its most violent periods at that time, this was blinded somewhat by these particular love interests.
There was a time when Venezuela used to attract immigrants. Now the traffic is all the other way.
Yeah, for sure. I'm currently based in Bogota in Colombia, and the Venezuelan accent certainly on the increase. A lot of economic migrants, and some of them are coming to stay in Colombia. Others are using Colombia as a departure point to other places, heading to the United States or to further south to Chile, Argentina.
For example, I did something in Narcos too. I had Hello, Embajada Alemana. That was it. I answered the phone. Yeah, I was a German embassy official answering the phone to Pablo Escobar.
The moment you've got this strong rhetoric from the government who are blaming, as I said, all these outside forces and the opposition in cahoots with imperialism, it's basically, they're making it black and white. It's socialism versus imperialism.
And that was journalist Brendan Corrigan speaking to me from Bogota.